I got to say, Helima, we were going through some of the stats here, just lining up how bad it's been for the energy markets overall. Is there any end in sight, any bottoming process that can happen for the oil markets right now?
I mean, this meeting is so crucial right now. The question is, will the OPEC plus countries be able to put a floor in for oil prices? What is the cut going to be? Can they drive consensus? I think consensus right now is that you're looking at a cut of around 1 million to 1.5 million barrels of output. If they fail to deliver on that, that could trigger a sharp sell-off. So it's a really heavy burden for OPEC right now to try to put in a floor for prices.
What exactly is, I mean, first of all, we should say, I've not been watching OPEC as long as you have, but over the course of the past decade, there's been a lot of skepticism about them ever agreeing to anything, and if they do, whether or not they cheat or not on those production levels. Let's talk about what exactly is driving some of the debate around this right now. Why is Saudi Arabia, why are Russia perhaps dragging their feet or asking for a bigger move?
Well, first of all, OPEC compliance is actually really high at the moment, but you have certain countries like Libya that have lost 1 million barrels of output. Venezuela has lost output. Iran has been sanctioned. So actually, OPEC is hitting their targets, though not everybody is pulling their weight. But the big question going forward is, if we do another substantial cut, who's going to chip in? The Saudis have seemingly been driving the effort to get a big cut, but Russia has been slow-walking the decision. Alexander Novak, the Russian oil minister, was here yesterday. He flew home last night to try to get sign-off from the big man, Vladimir Putin, on whether Russia will participate. So that's where we stand right now. We're really waiting on, will Russia show up at the finish line?
Helima, we've just got new stats on U.S. oil production. The United States is now the biggest producer of these petrochemicals out there. 13.1 million barrels a day or thereabouts. Is the U.S. the one that they have to worry about? Because, in essence, we are taking all the market share away from them as they cut production.
Well, I certainly think that has been behind some of the reticence of some of the states that do not want to do a big cut at the moment. They're essentially saying, why should shale get off scot-free? Shouldn't we push some of the burden of adjustment onto Texas? And so I think that has been one of the hesitations about doing a deeper cut. But then you have countries like Saudi Arabia essentially saying, no, we have to basically stand up and try to basically stabilize things. But certainly there is concern about, will shale essentially free ride on this decision? But again, prices are not anywhere near a good level for any producer at this point. So everybody, all the producers will benefit if OPEC can stabilize output.
All right, Helima Croft, outside of OPEC, thank you very much for that update and for your thoughts. We appreciate it.